Now, across the northern border, Canada is opening new doors in 2025 for displaced people and skilled refugees as well. It is offering them a permanent way to, in fact, live and work in the country. The federal government will roll out new immigration pathway, building on the success of the Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot, or the EMPP as it's called. It's already helped nearly 1,000 people to settle in the country. Now, the EMPP connects refugees with jobs through federal and regional streams, often waiving fees and also offering support like language training and travel help in certain cases. And right now, the pilot's being upgraded to, in fact, a permanent program. It's a part of Canada's plan to tackle labor shortages while offering global humanitarian support. That's what Ottawa says. Now, details are still to come, but the new rule is set to launch before the EMPP ends on the 31st of December this year. In fact, my colleague Maha Siddiqui joins us straight from Vancouver for the latest on this. Maha, do you see this opening more doors for displaced Indians to, in fact, settle in Canada? And before that, what is EMPP? If you could quickly break that down for all our viewers this Monday morning.
Arjun, clearly Canada needs skilled labor. They are short on skilled labor. And the labor market definitely requires people with skills to join the labor market so that Canada can, in fact, go ahead and roll out all the programs and the kind of economic activities that it aspires to, especially coming at a time when it is facing an economic onslaught from its southern neighbor, the United States. In this context, let's first of all put a caveat here that this is at the moment being speculated that EMPP, which is the Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot that was launched in 2018, then extended to 2023, and then later extended to 2025 December, it is expected that this will be turned into a permanent pathway for skilled refugees and those who are displaced. However, we'll have to wait to see for the final announcement and the manner in which it is launched by the IRCC, because that is the federal department that takes care of the immigration levels. And summer is the time when they consult various provinces as well on the immigration levels that the various provinces can hold. And therefore, we'll have to wait till after the summer to really get some more clarity on this. But clearly, at this moment, we are seeing constant policy changes with regards to immigration in Canada. And we have just seen one with regard to the post-graduation work permit as well, where they have removed certain categories, added new categories, which will be eligible for a post-graduation work permit. So this is a constant process that we are seeing here. And summer, as I'm pointing out, is really the time when they are able to assess what kind of immigration can they allow as per the resources available in Canada. Remember, there was a housing crisis, there was rising inflation, and there was an anti-immigrant sentiment created because of that in Canada. For the first time in 5 decades, Canada had been welcoming immigrants with open arms in the past, but because of these crises, the sentiment had changed, and therefore Canada is now treading carefully on any immigration plans.
But Maha, the EMPP plan, till now in Canada has, helped around 1,000 refugees altogether. How successful is this plan, and also could skilled Indian refugees really benefit from this new pathway? I know the details are not out as yet, but what are you picking up on these lines?
Well, absolutely. The EMPP, if you take a look at the IRCC website, it clearly tells you that there are 2 streams there through the federal agency itself. One is with a job offer, one is without a job offer. And the without the job offer stream for this year has been closed because of the number of applicants already that the IRCC has reached for the year 2025. There are 3 other streams through which the EMPP program works. One is the Atlantic Initiative, regional and provincial. So in that, the regional one, which is largely related to the northern territories in Canada, that too has been closed. So you can clearly understand that the numbers for a year are reached in mid-year, which means that the EMPP program has found success, though the numbers are not really that big considering the kind of applications that come in to Canada for immigration purposes. And at this juncture where we are seeing refugees and displacements taking place across the world, this is a program that has been heavily used by displaced persons as well as refugees. As far as Indians are concerned, there is no breakdown of the numbers of specific categories or people from specific countries that are using the EMPP, which is a pilot. But clearly, what we are seeing at this moment is that the EMPP does seem to have found some amount of success as far as skilled labor is concerned. And that is why there's speculation that it could be turned into a permanent pathway for PR.